Hi, everybody. So I'm going live, and this is my first time doing a live on YouTube, so I may not be the best at responding right away, but I'm going to get started. I've got a divine masculine collective energy with me and a divine feminine collective energy with me that's very strong this morning, and I've been procrastinating, so I'm actually ready to get started now. But before I get started, I actually burn Palo Santo, which is holy wood. So I'm going to go ahead and burn the Palo Santo now. Kind of raise the vibrations, just cleanse the space. I like to feel overall good. I love to feel good. Like my name states, love awakening authenticity. Hi, everybody. Let me make sure I have this on right. Okay, so I'm just going to clear the space here. I'm going to start with an overall message from the angels. Let's get these out. This is the Archangel deck, Archangel Michael deck. I don't have the boxes with me, and I don't remember the exact name of this deck, but I will put them in the description box later. So let's get this going. So yesterday's energy was really, really good. I felt like a lot of people were actually coming into union. There were some commitments brought in the air yesterday. So a lot of people actually had some commitments, whether it was just a friendship commitment right now. There was an actual form of commitment, maybe even in a job. But there was definitely commitments going on yesterday. Ooh, okay, so today's energy is really good. There's a lot of high vibrations going on with the divine masculine. They're really working diligently. Thank you, Spirit. And what is with the divine feminine, Spirit? What are we to work on with our energies today? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. So the overall energy with the bottom of the deck is actually the Nine of Raphael. Now, this is talking about wish fulfillment, okay? So make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time in life. So right now, what I get from the Divine Feminine Collective is actually they are making their own dreams come true. Like they're following their passions, like their creative arts. I'm hearing creative arts, like painting or drawing or even music, singing. A lot of singing. I hear a lot of singing going on right now. The Knight of Michael. They're strong, they're committed, they're intellectual, and they're diligent. Now, this is like in the regular tarot deck, this would be the Knight of Swords. It's taking time to move quickly and choosing logic over emotion. So the Divine Feminines have actually taken a step back from like, I guess, feeling the need to have their divine masculines in some of these cases. Some not so much. They're just taking a step back to observe, to find a better way to communicate. Okay, because there's a loss of communication in this. You guys need to make sure you're focusing. What they're telling me is you need to make sure you're really focusing on your wish. It needs to be detailed. A lot of you are very back and forth with your emotions, so you need to remove your emotions, go with your logic on this wish. Really picture what you want and stay committed to it. Stay strong. Make sure you keep your intellectual mind and be diligent about it. Don't give up when things get rough. We have some more air in here. So I'm feeling definitely a lot of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius going on. Now, this is brilliant, self-reliant. Like I said, this person, this feminine energy that I'm working with now is like actually focusing on herself, focusing on her own passions, coming out with her own creative ideas, like really putting work into her soul self, okay? Brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, and humorous. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience is a time for your career rather than relationships, okay? This is a very beautiful card. This is focusing on your self-worth and your how you communicate with others, like taking a change, you know, making a change in the way that you approach situations even. Perfect. Now the Three of Ariel. Ooh, this is working together. So doing what you love, a time for great personal growth in your career and artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. This is This is teamwork. This is collaboration. This is maybe sharing your ideas with others and bringing them to light, getting together with a group. This is beautiful. I absolutely love this. And it's like, it's finally seeing your own creative light and being willing to share it with others. Like some of you have actually known your creative passion for a while and have not really shared it with others. Now is the opportunity to do that and get involved with other people like you. Okay. And that's on the masculine and feminine side. We're working together. So where there was loss of communication before, the work that we've put into ourselves is actually coming through and bringing in wish fulfillment with strong communication and the ability to work together where we weren't able to work together before. This is a good energy today. So I would look forward to how are they saying this? How do I describe this? There's an incoming emotional message. I would definitely look forward to somebody wanting to work together on problem solving or moving forward. But let me get further in the reading before I describe that, because it's very detailed what they're saying to me, and it's only going to resonate with a few on that. But you need to expect a message that you've been hoping to receive for quite some time now, whether it's on a job or involving your divine masculine. There is a message coming in. They're telling me it's a wish, like something you've been praying for. So make sure you're paying attention to that. Okay, let's get over here. I'm going to get some clarifiers. I have the divine masculine and divine feminine. On the divine masculine side, there is a lot of water and earth, so balancing of emotions. And right now, the divine feminines are in their intellectual mind. They are very, very, very intuitive and understanding. They're funny, but they're very self-reliant. So they've really taken a step in the right direction. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, you guys have overcome a lot. I'm seeing a lot of the divine feminines have literally like started over, like leaving everything behind at one point. Like you guys have actually are coming out of a tower moment into enlightenment, and it's brought you a sense of strength and made you more committed to your outcomes and your desires. You're very diligent. Well, alrighty then. Oh, those went down there. Okay, so on the divine masculine side, this makes perfect sense. Like I said, there's an emotional, we have the Emperor that come out. Now, this is the divine masculine, and it could also be a fire sign. Aries really comes out here for me, but I'm not even focusing on the signs, because you guys can take on you can take on different signs, personality traits at any time. The energy can come and go. Okay, but this is the Emperor energy. This is a strong inner knowing. Okay, look how relaxed and at peace he is. He's at peace with his emotions, his intellect. He is literally all four kings, okay? So he brings with him intellect, he brings passion, he brings drive, he brings emotional understanding. This Emperor, this is divine masculine is coming into his own self. He had a message. He received a message from what I'm saying is a spirit, God, a higher power. Okay. There's a whole bunch of birds in here. Okay. And that's the first thing I literally looked at when I pulled this card out. So the birds literally indicate messages from higher power for me, from source. And this masculine wearing this yellow comes out too. So this is telling me spiritual enlightenment. He's still a page in this, like he's at the beginning of spiritual enlightenment. So this masculine had went through this beginning stage of spiritual enlightenment where he had to face truth within himself and within others. That brought on the balance of emotions that I was talking about, the balance of emotions and willing to communicate and willing to work together and collaborate. Before, where he was emotionally unbalanced in this and he couldn't quite understand how he was feeling, there was a tower moment. Okay, like masculines are going through things right now. Spiritual awakenings, as we feminines know, are not so easy. It takes a lot of due diligence and work and self-love, and that's what's going on here. There's a extreme balance of emotion here. As you see, she has one foot in the earth and one foot in the water. Now, the earth is the grounding of, it's the grounding, and the emotions, it's also bringing it to life. Okay, so it's like bringing the emotions to a tangible state where you can hear it, feel it, touch it, see it. Okay, the other foot that's in the water, that's the emotions that are being balanced, that are coming through the cup here. This angel, this temperance angel, is actually balancing those emotions that came with this truth, this spiritual knowledge, this awakening, this epiphany, that brought him to this emperor status. Okay, that's what he has gone through. That was the wish fulfillment in the masculine space, was the truth, and emotional balance. Now with the divine feminines, you guys are lit. Okay, you guys are intelligent, you're bright, you're self-reliant. You're strong, you're committed to outcomes, you're diligent, you've been really praying. Let's get a Queen of Michael clarification here. Let's get a Queen of Michael clarification with the brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, and harmonious. Okay, you know exactly what to do. 3 of Cups, yeah. Woo, 5 of Swords. Wow, see? Some of you are being wise and keeping some thoughts to yourself, not necessarily in secret. Like sometimes this represents like secret, kind of being very secretive, sneaking around kind of thing. I think what comes across here, my feeling is you guys are, what you had been working on was the secret. Okay, like your hidden truth, your inner self acceptance is what I'm feeling here. And you went through this period where you took these self-awareness tools, these swords that you decided to take with you. That's the self-awareness. Okay. This is the thoughts that you have about yourself. I feel like you left the negative thoughts behind and you took your own personal thoughts. These are the thoughts of others, the thoughts, the words of others. Like what happened to bring you into this queen status was you just said, I don't care about your opinions. Okay. This is the Queen of Swords. She will hear no crap and she will speak no crap. It is all truth, self-truth, self-awareness, self-truth, authenticity, 100% to the fullest. And that's why she's humorous too, because people find the truth the hardest to believe sometimes and they laugh it off. Okay. She put down the opinions of others and the opinions that were no longer serving her. And this is her like, you know what? I'm taking my own opinions. I'm taking my own strengths. I'm taking my own passions and these creative ideas that I have. And I'm celebrating myself and moving forward. This is another 3. Okay. So this is working together. This is like third party energy. And I'm not talking about third party male, female counterparts. I'm talking about third party energy. This is a team collaboration. This is working together. Okay, this is finding the strength to share yourself with others as well. Okay, in this reading. Okay, something that you had been like, you just weren't, you spent a long time not willing to share yourself or your passionate ideas with others. Okay, and you've changed that. And that's what's brought on this brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, and humorous energy of yours, where you know exactly what to do. And the benefit of the spirit, you take time for your career rather than time for others. You're putting yourself first. You're releasing that people pleasing and going with self pleasing, which is actually bringing you to a place of internal happiness, internal knowledge. Okay, what is the Knight of Michael here? Strong, committed, intellectual, and diligent. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Okay, you've gone through a lot of battles in your life. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, you've gone through a lot of battles in your life. You have overcome obstacles that you feel you probably, should have left you. Like today is like the self-recognition day. You need to take time to recognize and give credit to yourself and be compassionate with yourself, because you have spent a long time praying, a long time crying sometimes. Okay, releasing these emotions. This is also 5. This represents change. You guys have also been going through a massive change, taking the time to self-reflect. Like, wow, what do I do, God? Well, guess what? Guess why the Knight's here? Because you guys have literally, you're at The Knight's here in representation of the Nine of Staffs. Now, the Nine of Staffs is a very long, hard battle that has gone on for a long time, but whether it be external or internal, this is a long battle. And although this knight or this warrior is down on his knees, his heart chakra is open. Okay, he has one staff left, and this is the passion. This is the passion to end whatever he has to end in order to complete this cycle. Okay, he's very passionate and driven, okay, to complete this. The divine feminines, wow, you guys are, even though you have gone through these battles, your heart chakra is so open, singing heart songs, going into intuitiveness. You share your happiness, you share your charisma, you share your humor. You see the battles in life as humorous now. And that's why you're willing to complete this cycle. That's dust in the wind. Okay. Dust in the wind. That's what a higher perspective does for you. It turns your problems into dust and puts it in the wind, okay? And that's where all this air is coming in too, Thank you, Spirit. At the bottom of this deck is the Knight of Staffs moving in a new direction. We are heading towards land and we are sailing through our emotions. Look at this, okay? That last staff, this is heading in the right direction. New direction, new beginning. Taking flight. Some of us are moving. Some of us are going to be traveling. There's going to be traveling here for the divine feminines for sure, possible divine masculines, but I'm definitely feeling travel between the two. Okay. Communication, travel, definitely traveling somewhere. You guys are going to be meeting on common grounds. Common grounds. Traveling to common grounds is what I'm hearing. Whoever that resonates for, that's a really good spot to be in. I'm proud of you. Okay. It's been a long road in this. I'm going to get some clarifiers in here. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, perfect. Let's just stick in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. First, I'm going to pull a clarification on the Emperor, please, Spirit. What is the Emperor doing here with the 3 of Ariel and the 9 of Raphael? Making a wish, dreams becoming reality. I'm working with others in a cooperative manner. Thank you, Spirit. Someone from your past is returning. He's the Emperor is reflecting on this break in communication where there's been a block. Somebody's been blocked. Okay, the Emperor's here to clear that up somehow. Okay, I need to feel this a little bit more. If you give me just a moment. Okay, where some of you have been blocked by the divine masculine, they're actually, like I said, communication's coming in today. There will be some form of communication today because this is a past life or a soulmate card. And right now I'm feeling like someone from your past is going to return. And that's just what the Emperor is somebody from your past returning. Okay. This is the energy that's coming in this reading. Somebody was previously blocked. Okay. What was previously blocked is now coming in. What is the Page of Swords here? What is the Page of Swords? What is the Page of Swords in reference to this cooperative collaboration and wish fulfillment? He wishes for this. He wishes for a reunion. Yeah. Okay. Like I said, the Page of Swords was brought in through a higher, I said, through source, it was like a sign from God, he's seen the signs. He's going through the beginning stages of spiritual awakening. Do you want to here's the Hierophant. Okay, the Hierophant is spiritual knowledge. It's spiritual truth. It's this was self-awakening. This was willing to see the signs. Okay. Before, where he wasn't willing, he was very unwilling to see these signs. He's becoming willing. Okay. The Hierophant. He is going to be, there is communication coming in fast. Okay. Communication coming in fast. Look at this. That is the Knight of Swords. Okay. The Knight of Swords is actually the leading card for the divine feminine energy. Time to move quickly, choosing logic over emotion. There's a sudden change. No longer fearing this communication, no longer blocking. Okay. A lot of the divine feminines are going to be getting unblocked and receiving communication that they haven't heard from in a while. Okay. I just want to say that the other main card for the divine feminine is the Queen of Michael. Now, the Queen of Michael is the Queen of Swords in the standard deck. And this was what pops up as the clarifier for the Page of Swords is the Queen of Swords, okay? He's going to be charming. You better believe this communication that comes in today, whether it's from the divine feminine to the divine masculine or divine masculine, if you've been blocking her, you are unblocking her because you are ready. You know what to do. Okay. You guys have been focusing on your career and your emotions for a while, stuck in karmic relationships and ties. What is the Temperance card here? What is the Temperance card, please, Spirit? Thank you so much. What is the Temperance card? What can we clarify with the Temperance card, please, Spirit? Thank you so much. Clarification for the Temperance, please. Okay, so I'm really feeling the bottom of the other deck. Okay, where I said some of us are moving in a new direction or moving towards each other in this communication with swift action. Okay, very passionate. Well, the masculine, it looks like on the masculine side with Temperance, it's like a period of waiting for those emotions to balance out so this could happen. Okay. It's called divine timing. We can't be impatient, and we have to have compassion for situations that we don't understand. Okay. He was going through situations. So was she. Have compassion. Okay. What is the Five of Swords on the divine feminine side with the Queen of Michael and the Knight of Michael? What is the Five of Swords here? Can we clarify this Five of Swords here, please, Spirit? Thank you so much. Clarification of the Five of Swords, please. Clarification of the Five of Swords. I love this. I love this so much. I love this so much. Okay, so in what I'm going to call the higher vibrating union is what I'm going to call it, because too many labels are thrown away. This Five of Swords, where the Queen of, she's very aware. Okay, she's very aware. She can't be fooled. She's highly intuitive. She's right with spirit. Okay, divine feminines are right with spirit. Okay, where she dropped the opinions of others and left that negative crap behind is when she became right with spirit. Okay, it's when she became self-enlightened. That self-enlightenment brought on a whole new can of worms, okay? This is a can of worms that she doubts herself at times, and she needs to stop, because she understands that loving herself brings her closer to union, okay? With the Lovers card here present, this could also be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but this is a Gemini card. This is taking that spiritual knowledge and using it in life, and exuding and sharing that inner peace with others, that inner journey with others. And it's actually bringing her closer to her divine counterpart, her sacred union, the sacred union. Okay. And this queen knows this. She knows it. She's brilliant. She's self-reliant. She's insightful, intuitive, and she will not be fooled. Okay. And she's very aware of this. Like I said, she has gone through many burdens. Here's the 9. This is the completion. Okay. This is the completion. This five where she walked away is actually the completion. You know, I said the 9 of staffs is a long battle that has brought her knowledge, and her heart is still open. And she has that 1 staff left, willing to close this karmic cycle, to close this the old way, the old patterns, the conditioning. Okay. And here's your 10. Okay. Here's your 10. Here's your completion. This is the completion. This is what that 5 of swords brought. That 5 of swords in my deck this time is like a positive patty. Okay. It was very hard. Okay. It's a very hard thing to do. That's why some people think it's negative. Heck no, the reward is so worth it. Completion. We're no longer going to hold these. Okay. Why? Because God, the divine, the source, whatever you relate to, source, okay, source, your source has brought the Holy Grail, a brand new emotional cup, a brand new emotional opportunity, a brand new start with emotional fulfillment, overflowing love. Okay. Overflowing love. Well, what is that overflowing love? Well, I'm just going to say it's the 2 of cups here, where I said soulmate, past life relationship earlier, past relationship. This is an understanding. She knows what it is. Divine feminines are awake, and they understand that what lovers are, and the 2 of cups is, this was the clarifying card for self-acceptance and self-awareness. So what I'm feeling and what I'm hearing from my spirit, and what I'm definitely going to say right now is, divine feminines, today is your day to focus on self-love. 100% self-love. Because if you don't love that side of yourself that you shame, you're putting a block, the 9 of staffs, in between your union. Okay. Your self-sabotaging thoughts are what's putting a block in between union. Gotta have faith. Thank you, Spirit. What is this 3 of cups here, please, Spirit? What is the 3 of cups with the Queen of Michael and the Knight of Michael? What is the 3 of cups here? What is the 3 of cups here? Thank you, Spirit. 3 of cups, please. Thank you so much, Spirit. 3 of cups, please. Celebrating self after a period of, there's lots of 5s here. You guys, big changes coming in today. Big change, big change, big change. The starting of events. You may not see it right away, but the big changes have started. The wheel has started turning today. Okay. Because in the divine feminist space, believe it or not, she's actually, she went through in this 3 of cups. Look, the 3 of cups is a celebration that was knocked over. Some kind of old pattern of behavior was deleted. Okay. There's still a 2 of cups standing here. Divine feminines, have you ended something that wasn't serving you? You did. You ended something, and you feel like it's, you may have done the wrong thing. You're standing there looking in regret. Stop it. Stop it. Stop second guessing yourself. You are highly intuitive beings, the ones that resonate with second guessing themselves in this. You are highly intuitive beings. Okay. What these negative thoughts, these self-sabotaging thoughts that you're having, stop it right now. Stop it. Okay. There's 2 of cups here. There is 2 of cups here. Your period of reflection is ending. There is change. I want you to embrace this change, and I want you to face it with the sword of fierceness that you've never had before. Okay. Because it's going to bring about great celebration in yourself and with others. You have to let go of that fear. Okay. That's the fear that you're fighting right now. And it's time to move quickly. Okay. You need to choose logic over this emotion. Okay. Let the past go. Let it go. What is the 5 of coins here? What is the 5 of coins here? Please, Spirit. Thank you. What is the 5 of coins? 5 of coins with the Knight of Michael, please. Strong, committed, intellectual, and diligent. Moving forward quickly. Thank you. Ha ha ha. 5s and 3s. Okay. There's the 5 of coins. There's your prayers. Okay. There's your prayers. 3 of cups. Okay. The 3 of cups is underneath this period of reflections, crying over spilt milk. Okay. And I kept saying, for the ones that are actually in this period of like reflecting, feeling like you might have made a wrong choice somewhere, or crying over like things that you don't have, you still have things around you. You need to focus on that, and you need to get your stuff together. Okay. Because the 3 of cups is here. This is celebration. This is collaboration. This is working together. This is a time of Sharing your experiences, even telling your story, getting to know each other. Okay. A prayer has been answered and it's time to celebrate. Yeah, if your prayer has been answered, are you going to recognize it when you see it? Nine of Staffs, please. What is this Nine of Staffs? I'm waiting on that because that's clarifying something else. Thank you. Nine of Staffs. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. Divine feminines walking away from the spilt milk, right? Walking away from that. Walking away from the things that no longer serve us, going into our heart space, illuminating our feelings with logic and moving past, closing a cycle. That's amazing. Okay, so sharing our story, closing a cycle, sharing our story, sharing our knowledge, sharing our abundance. You know, this could be mental, spiritual, physical, anything that you have that's creative inside of you that you are really starting to embrace. It's time to start sharing with others. It's bringing about balance. This is about balance. This is about harmony. Okay, this is what that has done, leaving that, walking away from those things that have no longer served you and realizing these emotions that weren't yours. Even some of you are empaths and you're actually realizing you're empaths and you're figuring out that the people around you actually are affecting your emotions. They're not your emotions, they're somebody else's emotions, and it's affecting you, and you've actually become more balanced in that. Okay, let's get another clarifier here. Thank you so much. Yeah, the battle is over. You defending yourself, you no longer feel the need to defend yourself. Okay, you have gained spiritual knowledge, self-awareness. Here's your King of Swords. This is a soulmate. Okay, we have both out here on the table. We have the King and the Queen of Swords that fell out right next to each other here. And this is a soulmate contract. You know, we do also have the Two of Cups and the Lovers here. King and Queen of Swords. This is a very, very, very sacred union, very sacred relationship that has had its trials and tribulations, and another Five is present. We are going through a change right now. This is the day of change. The energy has shifted today. Okay. Yes, because truth is coming. Communication, brand new communication and truth. Now, when this opportunity arises, are you going to accept the opportunity to hear the truth and stay balanced in your emotions? Because that's what it's asking you to do. What you hear today may upset you, but you need to stay balanced because it's actually a good thing, okay? It's taking you in the right direction. Thank you, Spirit. Absolutely, abundance. Okay, that's the overall energy where the clarifying cards is the Ten of Pentacles. This is absolute abundance. Okay. Body, mind, and soul. Pentacles is also financial abundance. A lot of feminines are opening their spiritual world into the financial matters too. They're becoming financially independent and ready to share. End of a cycle also. So change. Thank you, Spirit. Now I do animal tarot over sometimes at the very beginning, but right now they're telling me I need to do an animal tarot. And this is going to tell you like the energy that's going on in the union. Okay, the union energy. They're telling me this is the union energy. Okay. And I may pull from the book because I actually like the messages in the book too. Thank you so much, Spirit. What is the union energy? What is the union energy, Spirit? Thank you so much. Union energy. Union energy. Union energy, please. Thank you. Champion survivor. Okay. Making it through the trials and tribulations. Like I said in the reading, here we go. It's the wolf. Now, this represents all elements. This is very grounded and stable. This is earth, air, fire, and water. Okay. This is the union energy between the two. This is teaching and learning. Okay. Some of you are actually opening, like, you're bringing spiritual knowledge to your masculine somehow. He's watching you. He's listening. Interesting. I don't know where that came from, but thank you, Spirit. I need to find the wolf, though. They're telling me to find it. So the name of this deck, as soon as I find the wolf, because I obviously have some brain to hand issues going on here. All right. So this is I can't even pronounce that, but here's the deck that I'm using. Learning, communication, and sharing. And I talked about this. I said there's communication and sharing going on today. So communication and decimation of spiritual learning. Wolf is associated with developing self-knowledge. This demands keeping a careful balance between being the lone wolf who takes the risk to cultivate intuition in search of depths and understanding, like, you know, being in your own little world here, and being a loyal mate or a pack member. And although the wolf often works alone, the fruit of the work is always shared. That is the purpose of the wolf, not selfish gain or arcane material for the sake of it. Wolf shows courage both as an individual and as a member of the pack. Wolf is a powerful guardian and guide. The wolf also refers to those community structures that give cohesion to group life, rules and protocols that make effective teamwork possible. Wolf is a free spirit within a group home. Collaboration. You work well by yourself. My throat chakra. Somebody needs to speak their truth. You work great by yourself. You are very self-reliant, but it is calling for you to be more cooperative with your masculine energies. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get some romance in here because I feel some romance, and then that will be the end of this feed. Hello, I'm trying to get this thing to get off of here. Hi. I'm still learning. This is my first YouTube live video, so you guys are going to be learning the YouTube. Watch me learning YouTube. It's going to be a fun experience for us all. Okay, so the romance angel spirit, what does the romance have to say in regards to the DM and the DF with their union space? Masculines, true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. Oh, yes. Sweet baby. You know it is. Okay. Divine feminines, thank you so much. Clear that throat chakra. Okay, so the divine feminines, there's a couple different things that are coming through here. Your masculines give you like this childlike innocence, this childlike sense of joy, very mischievous. Like, I want to go adventure, possibly break some rules a little bit, because I'm getting to know you, getting to know all about you, like being playful, finding your inner spirit, like. And some of you, like you, what's in the middle of your union is children, okay? Like working out custody issues in some cases, okay? But I'm going to go with the more free-spirited side. But there's good things that come from this. And some of you are actually making a family together, okay? But this is like the childlike spirit that I literally feel like a kid right now. I'm an empath, so I feel things. I feel like a kid right now. So I'm going to say the message that comes in from your masculine makes you feel like a kid. So be aware of that, okay? Makes you feel like a kid in a candy store, okay? Kid in a candy store. Not butterflies in your stomach, but like you feel great, okay? Great. What is the union? Thank you, Spirit. All right, good talk. Thank you. Okay, so when I said, when it comes back, when this past life, this soulmate relationship comes back, are you going to accept it when it's given to you? Okay, I said that in the reading because it says stay optimistic about your love life. Okay, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. You have to stay optimistic about it. You have to be willing to forgive and be peaceful and dance in your inner happiness. Like this, you being happy in yourself and then sharing that with others, sharing your experience and your journey, that's what's drawing in this true love. And I believe I said that as well. That's good stuff, Spirit. Thank you so much for delivering that. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Okay. I can't make this stuff up. I did say this in the beginning of the reading as well. Spirit and I got you. Boom, chow. We got you. Okay. It says, getting to know each other. Okay. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. You guys are going to have to go back and rewind this. I said that in the beginning. Okay. Love, awakening, authenticity has said it with spirit. Okay. We are getting to know each other again. A past is returning. We have a second chance. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. Okay, is there an oracle that we would like to receive from the goddesses today? Goddesses want to give out an oracle today for some guidance in this communication that's going to be very lighthearted, but very serious at the same time. Comical and insightful. Thank you, Spirit. Yes. Okay. That's beautiful. Okay. So leap of faith. I told you, you're going to have to like just, okay, leap of faith. Leap of faith. Okay. Time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion. Sudden changes. I have a whole bunch of fives in here that say changes. Okay. You know exactly what to do. Make a wish. Dreams are coming reality. Do what you love. Take a risk. Put your heart's true desire into action. I said follow your heart space. Get out of that fear space. And that's what we're talking about here. Okay. Your mind creates a lot of fear. Is there anything else the goddesses would like to give us today? You're going to have to take a leap of faith. You're going to have faith. You're going to have to believe. Okay. You're going to have to believe in yourself. Okay. Believe in yourself. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, I knew there was more in here. I knew there was more in here. Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay. So that's infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. Okay. Divinely guided prosperity. The universe is pouring abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. I said, if it's shown to you, are you going to be willing to receive? Well, yes, you are. You're going to be willing to receive because prosperity is abundance is pouring onto you with this 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of this deck. Okay. Abundance is pouring onto you. Okay. And in many forms, body, mind, and soul. That's abundance to me. Okay. Be strong. You are stronger than you think you are. And your strength assures a happy outcome. Being strong, being diligent. Okay. Being courageous, understanding your self-worth. Okay. Both masculines and feminines here. Okay. It's going to take strength. It's going to take courage. You're going to take that leap of faith. Okay. But when you take this leap of faith, they're telling me some of us get a little excited. I mean, I do. Okay, I'm not going to lie. Guilty. I get excited. There's no need to hurry, though. Okay. It's time to move. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in divine timing. Okay. Easy does it. Be natural. Be your natural self. Don't rush anything. Don't put attachments on outcomes. Just enjoy what is happening. It's going to be hard to believe, but enjoy it. Okay? Because it's actually happening. Your inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. You know, like I said, something about the divine feminines is awakening in themselves. It's singing, dancing, writing, singing, like songs. I mean, painting. I said this in the beginning with the divine feminines. Inner goddess. And there's always a message from the universe. Short and sweet and to the point. These are just universal messages. Positive vibes go a long way. Okay. I said, you know, there's communication coming in today. The need to clarify, explain, or justify oneself in a personal relationship is always self-serving. What's important is knowing the truth about why you felt the need, because it often points to insecurities that could be dealt with in more effective ways. Convince yourself, not others. Boom. And what if you were actually an ancient gladiator of love and joy who agreed to visit the earth during these primitive years to spark some new thinking, share a few smiles, share your ideas, share your creations? I've been saying this since the beginning, and help others discover they too are awesome. Sharing your journey. Okay. Just saying, the universe. P.S. Up for a joust, of course, with rubber thingies. Play, childlike behavior, childlike enthusiasm. You're being watched by loving eyes. Some of you are being watched. Like I said, some of you, the masculines, are watching. Okay? That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. That's so fun. Okay? What a fun spirit to have. Okay? So much fun in there. Rumi is the love. Okay? And I know my video today is really long, but, you know, I go with spirit, and there's times illusional. So I just keep going until they tell me to stop. Sometimes I want to stop before they say because I throw fits, but I said you're not going to believe it's happening, right? I said that you guys are not even going to believe it. Like, now if it comes, are you going to be willing to see it and accept it? Well, you need to, because the impossible is being made possible. Now, this is Elena Fairchild's Rumi Oracle. Okay. The impossible made possible. You guys didn't think this would happen. The number here is 9. Okay. I'm actually going to read a little bit from here because it's beautiful. The impossible made possible. Love brings the sea into boiling and turns the mountain into a pebble. Love creates infinite openings in the dark sky and shutters the earth with its magnitude. Okay. We only limit what we believe to be possible by our lack of imagination. The divine has resource to all that is yet to be. Okay. The human heart knows everything, and vision can manifest according to divine timing and grace. Yet the mind does not quake with fear. So much so that it will not listen to the mind does quake with fear. So much so it gets in the way of the heart and will not listen to the heart. That fear is a childlike nightmare that you should offer yourself up to sacred loving power of the great creator. You might be found to be lacking. Okay. The mind holds itself captive with dark fantasies of that profound rejection and then avoids confronting it directly. Some of the blocks here on communication is fear of being rejected. It's fear. It's ego. Okay. Like I said in the beginning, it's fear. Somebody has fear, but it's no longer going to be there. The blocks are going to be removed. Why? Because those barriers have been recognized by the masculine. What strongholds can resist love? It's like water. It seeps into every space available and fills it, okay? Love fills spaces like water. It's emotions, right? With unfailing intelligence, it creates life. From steam to ice, rainfall, the river, oceans, rain descending into snowflakes, snow capping the peak, expressing itself with beauty and genius. It nestles underneath the earth and rises to the sky only to return to the earth again. It will erode blockages and prevail no matter how long that process takes. No matter how long that process takes, it carves the earth into the shape and form where it is. There is life, such as adaptable intelligence and persistence of water, just as the power of love. You are guided by this loving power to drop any doubt that you have, shed the incredibility and make up your mind. Allow your imagination to be inspired as though you were a child. Allow your imagination to be inspired as though you were a child in the great garden, hearing beneath the earth and wind-whipped leaves and the voices of ancestors and bird song. The universe wants something to happen for you, something beautiful, something utterly improbable, okay? Something perfect for your path, your own unique divine destiny, sharing your inner passions, okay? You'll want this with all of your soul. You may not even be consciously aware as of yet what this great desire is, but your heart actually knows what it is. It holds the secret knowledge and will unveil to your what your mind can, when your mind can handle it. When your mind can't handle or process what your heart is feeling, it unintentionally blocks the messages, the incredible grace of manifestation that you're seeking to bring into your life. Your fear is your block of your manifestation of your prayer. Okay, so when you're praying, you need to release your fears with that prayer. Okay, and then just trust, believe, because it's happening. It's divinely guided. It's not in your time. It's not in my time. It's in no time, because time is an illusion. And what we feel like is 7 years or 10 years could actually be a blink of an eye on the other side. So it's about your journey of being patient and learning yourself and learning your passions and your soul creative self, and being okay and expressing that to draw in your manifestations. You need to release the fear of self-expression. I feel like you need to release the fear of self-expression. Hold your voice. Okay. It doesn't mean you have to be loud, but it does mean you have to stand in your own authenticity without fear. Okay. What a beautiful message. You guys have overcome, like, in this journey, this sacred union journey, so much has been overcome, and both masculines and feminines are now in the stage of recognizing their connection, their bond. They may not recognize it as the same thing, but it is the same depth. Okay. You are no longer in the shallow end of a swimming pool. You have now graduated to the ocean. Okay. Whether you're together or not, the 3D person and the 5D spirit self, you're no longer playing in a kiddie pool. Okay. You guys are about to get really deep with this communication that's coming in. I wish you the best, and I'd like to hear feedback. If you'd like to see more of my videos, you can check out Love Awakening Authenticity on Facebook. I have a Facebook page there where I post live videos as well. And be willing to share your story on that page. That's what it's there for. Let's get our light workers out there spreading our vibes, dancing in song, okay? You guys spread your journey. I look forward to working with every single one of you that resonate with me. Now, remember, take what resonates, toss what doesn't, because it's not meant for everybody, as this is a general reading. Thank you, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.